Okay, and that's gonna be good for 1,000. Okay. Felled Doom Dragon. Okay, I didn't think we were that close. I was expecting a couple more turns, but wow, okay. Felled Doom Dragon. That's the last of your heads. And that appears to be it. Who are you? Are you the parents? That's what I was trying to warn you about. It wasn't just the dragon you killed. I remember you warning us, but it was too late for us to stop. Kraden, what do you know? Why were you trying to stop us from fighting the dragon? It was the Wise One's final trap. Trap? What do you mean? The Wise One knew he couldn't stop you, so he played a cruel, wicked trick on you instead. Kraden, I don't understand. What are you trying to tell us? Sheba, let's see who those people are while they try to sort this out. No, Jenna, don't look. You mustn't look. It'll only bring you pain. It's definitely the parents. What are you talking about, Kraden? They can't just hurt us anymore. We'll just... What's the matter, Jenna? It can't be. How? What is it, Isaac? Isaac, I know that guy. That's your dad. Then, does that mean the other two are... Mom? Dad? I'll heal Jenna's parents. Quickly, Mia, tend to Isaac's father. If only I'd realized it sooner. That was a strange time for a fade to black. What's the matter, Piers? Why did you stop? Jenna's parents need you. Don't give up, Mia. You can't. You have to save them. It's no use, Ivan. I'm tapped. I am too. Even if I weren't, it's just too late. What are you saying? They're not... They can't be. It's not what I'm saying, Jenna. I finally found them. I was going to be with them again for the first time in years. Jenna. Please, it can't be. Mom, wake up. It's me. It's Jenna. Don't leave me. Jenna, you must prepare yourself for what comes next. Being transformed into a dragon fighting in that form. This requires tremendous power. What are you saying, Kraden? In fighting you, your parents were forced to use every last ounce of their energy. They don't have the strength to... Even if they had won the battle, they would not have survived. You can't blame yourself. You monster. Why did you do this? Why did you make us fight Jenna's parents? You're no god. You're no protector. You're evil. You don't understand the pain you've caused, Wise One. You have no idea the damage to a child who learns she has destroyed her own parents. That's enough. I knew what I was doing the moment I raised my sword. We deified, it's like the opposite of what we're doing right now. We defied the Wise One in order to save the world. Our parents would understand. Don't you think so? Yeah, unfortunately, most likely. This is a bit of a trolley problem. Would you rather have like your mom back, or would you rather have like the whole world saved, in a sense? But you're right. It hurts, but it's true. We didn't do this for ourselves. We did it for all of Wayard. We still have a chance to save Prox. Perhaps we can't save your parents, but we can save countless others. Kyle and the others saved them too. They sacrificed their lives so that we could go on. I never imagined that my actions would help save the world. The lighting the beacon may create wars and strife. I regret none of this. This is such a weird story. There's little time left, Drago. Use the Mars Star and light the beacon. I get to move again. Is that not it for the fight? Is there really more to the game? There had better not be another fight after this. The bacon is lit. And to think, I joined this quest hoping to prevent exactly this from happening. And I began this quest as a prisoner taken against my will. And if that tidal wave hadn't sent me far off course, I wouldn't even be here now. How many lives have been taken and changed forever just to light the stupid bacon? Mom? Dad? Wayard is safe now. You're right, I hear voices too. I told you I could hear them. Who said that? Where are you? We're in Immel. We're at the base of the Mercury Lighthouse. You can't be. You can't be. Hey, I know that voice. It's Mia. I just know it. Mia! It's you. Of course it's us. You can hear us, Mia. We can hear you, Mia. You're alright. I'm so happy. Who are those kids talking to? I don't know. They've been standing here telling everyone to leave the lighthouse. We're a couple of kids, if you ask me. How is it that I can hear you? I don't know, but he told us we'd be able to talk to you if we came here now. Who is he? I don't know. We were sleeping and he came to us in a dream. He said, go to the lighthouse. The lighthouse? Why? He said that we have to deliver a message. He was too busy to do it himself. What message? We have to warn everyone to stay clear of the lighthouses. What's going to happen? I don't know, but he told us to warn people from away from Mount Aleph as well. But who is he? You still haven't told us. You're a meanie. I don't tell meanies anything. Don't pay attention to him. It's me, Mia. Could you tell me who spoke to you? I told you I don't know, but he looked like a big rock with big rocky eye. The wise one? What could he be doing? Of course, I understand. The wise one said that when all 4 lighthouses have been lit, the golden sun will shine. When that happens, Mount Aleph and the lighthouses will probably become quite dangerous. So the wise one is warning people in dreams, telling them to seek refuge. Then why would he do that? You saw what he did to us. He can't be up to anything good. Have you not learned? One's actions do not always reveal one's true intentions. Hamma, sister. Master Hamma, did you receive a message too? Yes, I was called to a Jupiter Lighthouse in a dream. You have completed your quest, but I see it comes with great loss. Your suffering has been almost unbearable. Master Hamma, my parents. I know, Jenna, and I'm sorry, but I do not give up hope for them just yet. What do you mean, Master Hamma? Appearances can be an illusion. The wise one has a caring heart. He forced us to fight Isaac's and Jenna's parents. What's so caring about that? If the wise one was truly evil, he would not be warning me of danger in my dreams. Well, I guess not, but then, what's he up to? We do not have time to discuss it right now. She's right. If the wise one said it's not safe to be near the lighthouses, then I think we should listen. I'm heading to safety too. All of you should get away from that lighthouse now. Hurry everyone, let's go. What about our parents? We can't leave them behind. I understand how you feel, but we won't make it if we have to take them with us. Make the decision. Should we take them with us? Yeah, I think we can fit them in our bag. We've got the inventory space. It's too dangerous. The golden sun is forming. A ray of light is emanating from the beacon, from the Mars star. What'll happen? The power of alchemy will be unleashed upon the world. We must take Isaac's father and Jenna's parents and flee. Stop it, let go of my wrist. No, Garrett, get a grip. No one's touching you. I'm serious, The bacon! Jenna, we have to move your parents. Mom, Dad, what's happening? There's no time for questions, just carry them and go. Thank you, Dragon. And thank you, Isaac and Creighton. By igniting Mars Lighthouse, you stopped Gaia Falls from devouring our town. We're just glad to have helped save Wyrd. You've been through many trials, more than any of us can even know. We have no idea what to expect when we lit the final... We had no idea what to expect when we lit the final bacon. When we saw the flash of the bacon, we had no idea what you suffered to light it. I thought we were done for. There was no way we could escape with... There was no way we could escape with our parents' bodies. Well, at least not if we hadn't pulled together and overcome our sorrows. The light was brilliant. You know, I shall always regret that I didn't get to look upon the bacon's light from afar. I understand your regret. As a scholar of alchemy, you would have been most impressed. I saw the beams of red, blue, and purple streaming out towards the southeast. That's the direction in which Vale lies, is it not? Was that light headed to your hometown? Indeed it was. The wise one said that the beams were going to merge into one above Mount Aleph. The golden orb of light we saw, that was the one shining directly over Vale? Yes, that was the golden sun forming over Mount Aleph. If I remember the tales correctly, the golden sun is the blast of light emitted at the very moment the stone of sages forms. Such legends have existed even here? I wish I'd known that sooner. I fear for Vale, to think that all this energy is being released right over your hometown. We're all worried about that. We're hoping we can return to Vale as quickly as possible. Oh, is there nothing we can say or do to convince you to stay? We had hoped that you might stay in Prox for a while, but that sounds unlikely. Don't worry, we plan on returning as soon as things quiet down, don't we? Yeah, I suppose we do. Our village will not forget that you saved us from the edge of destruction. Do visit us again. When the time comes, I may no longer be in this world. Don't say such things. I'm sure a long life awaits you. Well, I suppose we should be departing from Vale soon. For Vale soon. You're right, Kraden. If we don't, you know who might start causing trouble. At least some of your cares have been remedied. You must be glad to know we brought all three back from the brink of death. I would not have thought it possible had I not seen it. Even I do not fully understand it, but there can be no doubt the fire synergy released by the bacon rekindled their spirits. I hadn't expected so much synergy to be released by the lighthouse's beam. I have no real explanation, other than that their life force had not fully been extinguished. It was a miracle, but the fire synergy seems to have recharged them somehow. And had your parents not been adepts, the wave of synergy would have passed them by. Isaac, what's taking you so long? Don't keep me waiting. Uh-oh, it's Jenna. We're late, and she looks rather displeased with us. Should we let her know that we're leaving now? I guess so. I'm sorry, we're almost done. Can you wait for us at the village gates with the others? I'm serious, if I have to wait much longer, you're not going to be happy. I'll wait outside with them. I don't think they want to wait anymore, Drago. We're all set to head out with them. They have no patience whatsoever. Ah, well, I suppose it's time to leave. May your journey home be safe and uneventful. We shall never forget what you have done for Prox. Alright. This appears to not be the end of the game. There appears to be more, so they said they were going to wait by the village gate. Too bad about Agatio and Kars. They weren't bad people. A little obsessed, yeah, but it's still sad they were gone. You did an amazing job. You accomplished what Agatio and Kars could not. What happens if I, like... Oh, I can't read anybody's mind because I don't have any mind reading synergy on my party right now. Alright, that's boring. All healed though. So there's that. What are you idiots up to? What took you so long? Mom and Dad are tired of waiting for you. That's not true. You take as long as you need to say farewell to the people of Prox. Don't worry about us. Puele and the others took good care of us. Don't tell them that. We've been stuck here forever. You look like you're back to feeling your old self, Jenna. You were weeping such mournful tears after the battle. What? As if. You can't prove anything. Go easy on her. You have to remember. She thought that both of her parents had died. Oh, were you crying, Jenna? No, I said I wasn't. Now you've got me thinking about my family. I don't think I'd miss them this much. I only hope that they're all safe back in Vale. I want to be home again. I want to see how my mother is doing. Don't worry, son. I'm sure Dora's doing fine. She's a strong woman. And she wouldn't let anything happen until you came home. Sorry to keep you all waiting. At least the time has come for us to return to Vale. As soon as we leave Prox, we'll head towards Angara, and from there, to Vale. I can't wait to see this winged ship of yours. It sounds so incredible. I remember so little of our trip to Prox. This is really my first voyage on a ship. I've heard that the wind and waves make the boat rock. I hope I don't get seasick. The ancient ship of ours actually flies above the ocean. It's quite a cozy ride. It looks like we've got an exciting trip ahead of us, doesn't it? Wow, setting off on this takes me back to our own quest start. It was so long ago. 10 years, in fact. Almost 11 now, actually, I think, by the time this video is going up. If you keep talking like this, we'll never go anywhere. Let's go, Drago. What's the matter, boys? Are you reluctant to depart? It's hard to believe that our quest is almost at its end. I know how you feel. I just hope that Vale came out of this in as good condition as Prox did. We won't know until we get there. I can't stop thinking about how my parents are doing. Were both of them in Vale? Can't you make a guess, Kraden? Will Vale still be standing when we arrive? Not even, sorry, I'm alive. Not even I can know that. I can see it in your eyes, Kraden. You think something's gonna happen, don't you? It's a possibility, one that cannot be ignored. If it's not there, then what's the point of going back? Is that really how you feel, Isaac? What about you? I wasn't listening. Have you already forgotten all that we discussed? You ought to refresh your memory. Shut up, Kraden. What do you mean? Our conversation with Hama after we reignited the bacon? Don't you remember? Don't you remember us talking to the children from Imola at the base of the Mercury Lighthouse? When they were warning people away from the lighthouses? Yes, the Wise One instructed everyone to seek refuge. Yeah, so what about it? You still don't see, Garrett? Even if Vale was destroyed, I'd expect that the villagers had all escaped to safety. Yes, that's true. They might still be alright. That's true, so whatever happens, my family's alive. It's decided then. I'd forgotten about that. Thanks, Creighton. Garrett, can you make sure that everyone else knows that? Yeah, we don't really have time to explain that to the other, 7 members of our party? Anyway, let's go. The both of you. We have to catch up with everyone. Creighton, why did the Wise One change our parents into a dragon? Why did he make us fight them? Yeah, I know, right? It would have been so much more fun if he turned me into a dragon. Whatever. I mean, he almost killed them. He tried to make us kill our own parents. Why? Do you think he intended for them to die from the start? Let's just pick a random one. What did I select? I think he shook his head, so that's a no. You don't understand why he put you through all this, even if he knew they'd survive. We can't hope to fathom the motives of being as all-powerful as the Wise One. You don't know either, then, Creighton? I can only hazard a guess. The Wise One wanted to test you. Well, that's rude. What do you mean, test us? I can't tell you more. It is up to you to find the answer. We will use alchemy to wage war to raise armies. Will we use alchemy to wage war to raise armies? Or will we use it to grow wise, to rise above our petty feuds and perform great deeds? You are willing to sacrifice everything for your quest. I'd say that you've risen to the challenge. Oops, is everyone else that far ahead of us? We'd better hurry and catch up to the others before they leave us behind. After all, I'm not terribly interested in trying to walk all the way back to Vale. If you feel the same, then we'd better hurry along. Then we'd better be hurrying along. All right. Is that? Is that the credits? Golden Sun, the Lost Age, staff. Wow, that was an adventure. Okay. What do I think about this? That was a really bizarre story. It might be a little bit less bizarre if I'd actually played Golden Sun 1 more recently than like 10 years ago, but yeah, that was a really bizarre story. I did enjoy that. I think this was going into it, and I think I said this a couple of times, I didn't expect this to be so heavy on the puzzles, but what are you doing there, sir? Oh, it's Alex. That's Alex, the Golden Sun, the very quintessence of alchemy's power. It's beginning. Wait for me, please, wait until I reach the summit of Mount Aleph. Alright, the end of the world can wait for another 5 minutes until he gets where he's going. I wasn't expecting this to be as much of a puzzle game as it was going into it, but I'm really glad that it was. As I'm sure some of you are aware because I shout it out at pretty much the end of every video. I do like making games, and I am currently in the process of making a game known as Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, and it is primarily puzzle-based. It's not a turn-based RPG or anything, but you do get to use magic spells to solve puzzles, and I'm taking a lot of notes. I was taking a lot of notes from playing this game, and I definitely greatly enjoyed like seeing something like this in this particular moment in time. As for combat, I've mentioned this a couple of times towards the end, but I do feel like I feel like there should have been more boss fights, and not because of like it's an RPG, we're supposed to have boss fights, but because most of the important fights that we had, like, there weren't that many of them, and they were all fairly different from each other in some ways, especially the final boss, the Doom Dragon, had a couple different strategies that I like to employ on my face, but, like, I feel like there were still other strategies I would have liked to have gotten the chance to try out against the boss. Most of the regular random encounter enemies weren't that interesting. I could take down most of them, even some of the stronger ones, with just a couple bonks of the sword. With, like, my, which lighthouse is that? That wasn't Venus, was it? Because the location looked like Venus, but it was purple like Jupiter. Anyway. Yeah, I was fighting random encounters. I wasn't that threatened by most of the regular enemies in the game. I wasn't really threatened by most of the bosses in the game up until the end. And, I would have appreciated more chances to test out what I could do in fight. Like, a lot of the regular... There's a fairly complicated synergy class system in this game where your class depends on which gene you have equipped, but really it doesn't matter what your class is that much because which one is that? That was Jupiter. Okay, I recognize that one. Because like you barely use a lot of the more later game synergies that you'll learn from really any class. Because in bosses, by far and away, the best thing that you can do is use summons, and in regular encounters, like, it's not that hard to just kill them by bonking them with your sword. But I think I said my piece on that. I think I would be wise to move on to something else. Alex, what are you doing? God, you're such a weirdo. Are you done? At last, I have it! Eternal life and limitless power! At last, the power of nature is mine to control as it will! Rise, storms, rise up and unleash your might upon Vale in the foothills of Mount Aleph. That's odd. I should have limitless power. Why can't I call a simple storm? Are you done? Oh, not this guy again. Who are you? I am called the Wise One. The Wise One? Vale's protector? You wish to have limitless power? Wish to? I just got it. No, no. Your power is nearly limitless, but it has boundaries. Nearly limitless? You speak in riddles. Can't you see the power is mine? Yes, and you have nearly endless life, and your synergy is somewhat stronger. If you're trying to anger me, have a little taste of exactly how much power I have attained. Are you done? Look at me, my body is brimming with power. How? What's going on? I should be all-powerful. How can you defeat me? You are not all-powerful, Alex. Your power has its limits, as does your life. That cannot be! Who is responsible for this treachery? Who has robbed me of my dream? I, the Wise One, imbue the Mars Star with some of the power of the forming golden sun. It rests now in the hands of the young Isaac. Why? He's glaring at you. The heavens and earth are changing, Alex. You must flee now. What? Mount Aleph. Mount Aleph will soon be drawn into the heart of the earth. You must flee or join it forever. Flee? I can't flee. I can't even move. That sounds like a you problem, sir. Ah, yes. You now see the limits of your power. If you are swallowed by the earth, you may not survive. If you survive, perhaps we shall meet again someday. Alright, be seeing you. Finally, we've reached Vale. What's the matter, Garrett? You're finally home again. Aren't you happy? Garrett's just worried about what happened to everyone in Vale. So it's just over? It's just over that last hill? I can't wait to see what your hometown looks like. It's very beautiful. I'm sure you will like it, Piers. I'm just gonna close my eyes. Someone tell me if it's alright to open them. Me too. Would someone else see how things are? I'll go. Come with me, Drago. How's it look, Isaac? I'm almost there. It can't be. What is it? Say something. I'm sorry, Jenna, but Vale, Mount Aleph, they're gone. What? This is terrible. Is that Mount Aleph? Mom? Dora? Mom, Dad? Isaac, Garrett, what can I do? What can I say to comfort you? Ooh, nice artwork. They're here somewhere. They have to be. What can we do? How can we help them now? I don't know. Call out to them. Such a tragedy. I'll call them. Isaac, Garrett. I understand what you're feeling. I felt it too. But standing here won't bring them back. Let's go back to Vault. We can rest there and think. Your family's safe, Drago. You don't have to worry about it anymore. But what am I supposed to do? I'm all alone now. Poor baby. Sheba, what's gotten into you? How can you say that to Garrett? Teehee, I wonder. Sheba, Mia, I think this is funny. I've lost everyone, the whole family. Garrett, don't be so sad. I thought you might be you might be a little more confident after all your adventures. Haha, I got to see my brother crying. And it's the Golden Sun theme. I was wondering if this would be making an appearance. So you made it back, Garrett. I knew it would take more than that to beat you, son. Welcome home, Garrett. You look surprised to see us, Garrett. How did you survive? The Wise One warned us of danger. He guided us here to safety. Everything was destroyed, our homes, our town. But the Wise One saved you all? I'm not alone. If you all made it out to Dora as well. Dora? Mom? Welcome home, Kyle, Isaac. You survived. So did you. The end. For a Game Boy Advance game, those are some really nice graphics at the end there. Alright. Golden Sun, The Lost Age. That was a lot of fun. Save your adventure? Yeah, I can't resume. Okay, so I'm gonna save that one because that's the previous owner's save file. I'm gonna save over an old save file. There's what does happen if I try to resume that? It said I can't continue, right? Alright, so we're gonna go back to the title screen. Golden Sun, The Lost Age. Let's see. If I continue... Oh, that's just as clear data. Interesting. Huh. Alright. If I really want to go back, I can reload this one, but I don't really see myself doing that. Let's see. Also, by the way, I am curious. Can I really not go back to the title? Anyway, does the Lost Age refer to, like the Lemurians, the Lost Age of Alchemy? Because I don't think there was ever an explicit confirmation of that, but I got the feeling that it did. Anyway, I guess that's gonna do it. I've been waiting so long to do this Let's Play, and I'm so glad that it's finally been done. I will be playing Golden Sun Dark Dawn at some point in the future, hopefully sooner than another 10 years from now. But until then, I'm going to take a couple of weeks off from posting Let's Plays. I will continue posting the Game Maker stuff, of course. And then I think probably sometime around the end of November, I will be back with 2 games, which I think were both not really appreciated in their day. You should all go check out Wizarducks and the Lost Hat, which is the game that I like to work on when I'm not doing YouTube stuff. Link to the Steam page can be found down below. I hope you all enjoyed that, and I will see you all later.